Horoscope for Pisces, Thursday, 30 April 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. You feel that pressure in the air, Pisces. It is like that strange calm that precedes a summer storm, where the sky becomes dense and the air seems to weigh a little more than usual. Today, the cosmos does not ask you to ignore that tension, but to use it as a compass. There is a necessary friction in the environment. The Sun in tension with Pluto and the Moon facing Mercury and Jupiter create an atmosphere of urgency, of something that needs to be resolved, of a truth that is trying to emerge to the surface. However, do not be afraid, because even if the sky seems agitated, there are silk threads, thanks to Venus, that sustain you and offer you a way of escape towards harmony. That intensity you perceive in the cosmos is directly reflected in your own essence. Being a sign of water, your body is the first recipient of this vibration. As there are no active planets today in your zone of vitality, you will not feel an overwhelming physical impulse, but rather that sensitivity characteristic of your Piscean nature. You may feel like an ocean at low tide, a little more introspective, with a skin that seems to perceive even the slightest change in temperature or mood in those around you. Your body asks you to be gentle with yourself, not to force the movement if you don't feel it, and to listen to that inner whisper that tells you when it's time to just be without needing to do anything. Taking this energy to the field of your resources and your stability, the panorama becomes more complex and requires all your attention. Imagine that you're checking your bank app or checking a pending bill, and suddenly, a little doubt about an unexpected expense creates a knot in your stomach. It's no coincidence. With Mercury, Mars, Saturn, and Neptune concentrated in your area of finance, money management today is not something you can leave to chance. You feel the urgency of Mars to act, perhaps the temptation of an impulsive expense to relieve stress, but Saturn is there, as a severe teacher, reminding you that structure and discipline are your only lifesavers. You might find yourself in front of a computer, with an open spreadsheet, feeling the heaviness of financial responsibilities, but also that Neptune mist that makes you doubt whether the numbers fit or whether you're being too optimistic. The key today is on the Moon in your share zone. There's something about a debt, a loan, or money that belongs to another that's moving your emotions. It's not just money, it's power and trust. If you feel the pressure of a negotiation or the need to organize your savings, do it with the vision of Sagittarius who inhabits your professional area. Don't just look at today's penny, look at the horizon of your great goals. The stability you seek will come from integrating Saturn's discipline with Neptune's intuition. If we look now at your heart and your innermost bonds, energy becomes something much deeper and, at times, revealing. You may be sitting on the couch, in the shadow of your living room, and a WhatsApp message from someone very close will make you reflect on the depth of your bond. With Venus in your home area, there is a desire for refuge, for the warmth of the known, for your home to be that sanctuary where the outside world cannot touch you. But the Moon in your area of transformations pushes you to look towards what you share with others, towards those secrets or intimacies that connect you with others on an almost spiritual level. You could experience a deep conversation, maybe having coffee, where words flow with an honesty that scares you, but at the same time frees you. With Jupiter in your area of creativity and romance, there is a spark of joy, an opportunity to expand your ability to enjoy, to allow you a game, an entertainment, or a romantic gesture that makes you feel alive. However, Virgo's presence in your social relations and Capricorn in your friendships asks you not to forget the balance. Not everything can be pure emotion. Your bonds also need structure and realism. Don't let the intensity of what you feel make you neglect the loyalty and constancy that your friends and partners expect from you. On the plane of your mental growth and your spiritual evolution, heaven offers you a journey fascinated by the invisible. Imagine that you're reading a book or listening to a podcast, and suddenly a phrase hits you with the force of lightning. It's that mental click you were looking for so much. With the Sun and Uranus in your area of communication, Your mind is electrical, capable of connecting ideas that once seemed unrelated. It's a moment of sudden genius, disruptive ideas that could change your way of understanding the world. But this journey is not just superficial. With Pluto in your unconscious area and Scorpio in your higher education area, there is a need to investigate the deep, not to stay on the surface of the information. It's like you're doing an archaeological dig in your own mind, discovering truths you've buried. You can be very curious about esoteric, psychological, or philosophical issues. Do not be frightened if your thoughts become intense or if you feel that your beliefs are being challenged. It is the process of renewal necessary for your wisdom to grow. Jupiter's expansion in your creativity assures you that, even if the research is profound, the result will be an expansion of your own light. If you feel today that you need to do a ritual to manage this cosmic tension and find clarity, I propose one of tension alchemy. It is a simple, but very powerful process to release the mental burden that the Moon and Mercury may be placing on you. Find a small piece of paper and a pen. At a time of calm, perhaps at the end of the day when the noise of the house has diminished, write on that paper what is irritating you or that financial concern that does not let you rest. Don't keep anything, let your hand move honestly. Once written, visualize how that concern is a dissolving dark cloud. Break the paper into very small pieces, almost as if you were disintegrating the problem itself. Finally, it deposits the remains in the outer trash, or in a place where you discard them with the intention that that energy will leave your living space. When finished, wash your hands with cold water and some soap, imagining that the water takes any residue of that irritation, leaving your skin and spirit clean and light. To accompany this energy and help you maintain the focus in the midst of agitation, for today, I propose the grayish-blue color or a very soft blue. You don't need to buy anything. It can be the cover of your mobile phone, a notebook you use for your notes, or even a detail on your clothes. This color acts as an anchor of calm for your mind, helping you navigate the turbulent waters of communication and emotion without losing the center. If you have any of this tone nearby, use it as a reminder that even if the sky is loaded, you have the ability to maintain serenity and clarity. He recalls that the most important thing is not the object itself, but the intention of peace that you place in it. Today, you will discover that the true strength lies not in avoiding the storm, but in learning to navigate it wisely. You will be able to transform each challenge into a step towards your own expansion. Have a nice day, dear Pisces. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.